Hello, collective. How is everyone doing? Good, I hope. I have a message for the Divine Masculines. Hello, Divine Masculines. How are you? Good, I hope. So, I see that you guys are actually coming into the awareness of your manifestation powers. Only because by accident have you manifested Divine Feminine, right? Your counterpart, you know. The one that you were yearning for and crying for and, wanting so badly and using all those emotions and thoughts, right? Because that's how we manifest. We use our thoughts and we use our emotions to bring those types of energies that we're calling in, right? To come to us. That's how you manifest. A lot of you dibble and dabble into magic, and that's fine. God sees that and he's fine with that. However, you're going to eventually have to surrender over to the power of God and stop doing that kind of stuff. Okay? Because what you've done is manifested the love of your life while you are in karmic situations. Oopsie, right? Oopsie. That was a big old oops because it wasn't done intentionally. However, it was done. Okay? Why I'm saying this is because you masculines are actually more powerful than what you realized. It was like a test, I guess, that you guys were trying to do to see what would come. Whatever the case is, you've done it. Okay. You've succeeded. But now you're still not in the position to accept what you have manifested. So that's a big right? There's like something's gone wrong. Something's gone totally wrong because while you were trying to manifest, whether it was done intentionally or not, it was done. Okay? This is for the true divine masculines because these twin flame counterparts do have supernatural abilities. Okay? This is something that we were all born with, unbeknownst to us. Because I surely wasn't aware of my manifestation powers, until after it happens. You know what I mean? And anyways, with that being said, you have divine feminines who are kind of looking crazy, because we know who our counterparts are, but yet the counterparts are still in karmic situations. How does that work? I would suggest, okay, because the divine feminines are always going to be okay regardless. All right, let me just clarify that for you so that you're not worried. Oh my God, I manifested her and oh my gosh, now she's alone and whatever the case may be. Okay, or she's in a karmic relationship or she's with a soulmate, whatever it is. What you need to do at this point is basically make room or stop manifesting, because it's gotten to the point to where you guys keep manifesting and being, calling out to your soulmate, calling out to your counterpart energetically. And what is happening is that we feel that shit. Us divine feminines feel that. We feel it in our heart. Okay. And what happens is when you cry out, we hear you. We cry it out because we can feel it. We are like the filters to you guys. Okay? And it's not really nice. Okay? Because all the while you are in a relationship that is totally karmic, and yet that person is supposed to be the one feeling all of your emotions, but yet no, that's not what's going on. When you're crying out, the one that you have manifested, the divine counterpart, is the one feeling all of your emotions. So, with that being said, I believe that you should hurry up, do your healing, okay? Clear out your system so that you are not yearning for another person. You know what I mean? So that you are not filling that void that is there within you, because that's what it is when you're over here crying out loud, you know, when you're over here, or even crying silently, whatever the case may be. It's a very strong emotion. And what you are doing, I'm telling you, this is what you're doing. You are calling in your fucking counterpart, your divine counterpart, but you're not ready for it. And that's not right for us as the divine feminines. Okay, because when we answer the call, it's like, okay, we hear you, but are you still in a relationship? Okay, we hear you, but are you still tied up? Okay, we hear you, but like, what the fuck are we supposed to do about that? You know what I mean? We're stuck between a rock and a hard place because we know what's going on. We are highly intuitive. In the beginning, it was very confusing. However, a lot of time has passed and a lot of experiences have happened, and I know exactly what they are. You know, I am not the one who is fucking confused. I know exactly, because I've always had the tie to God himself. You feel me? So I know what my body ticks mean, what my you know what I mean? Like the little signals that our bodies give us to let us know that something's happening, that the visions that we receive when our twin is calling us, the fucking pain that we feel when our twin is calling us. Okay, like that shit's real. Telepathy is real. You know? And I've gotten to the point to where, as a divine feminine, I will not reach out when I hear him, or I will not reach out when I get the vision. I will not reach out when I feel the pain, because every time that I did, he wasn't ready. You know, he's still in a fucking karmic ass relationship. So I would suggest that you guys stop doing that to your feminines if you truly, truly do care for them. It's in our nature to want to come running and fucking make everything okay. But if we are not able to play that position because the position's already been taken by a falsie, you feel me? Then what the fuck for? Like, quit calling. You know what I mean? And when I say quit calling, I mean quit calling telepathically. Because most people will never understand this twin flame dynamic. So when we try to explain it, yeah, it sounds fucking insane, but this shit is real as fuck. It is real as fuck. And you guys need to stop doing that to your twins. Like, seriously. If you're unhappy, deal with your shit, get out of it, so that when you do, so that when you are ready, available for your blessings that you have manifested, so that they can come in. Okay? That's my advice to you guys. And I'm telling you from the divine feminine's point of view, because trust me, I've heard the calls plenty of times. I've reached out plenty of times. You know, but inside of me, I know that things are not right, so I will not do that. You know? Anyways, just be aware of what you are manifesting. Be aware of how you are manifesting. Be aware of who you have manifested. Because obviously, a lot of you guys are still blinded to who your dream girl is, to who you fucking thought about and felt and everything. And then, you know, just be like, oh, I didn't do that. I didn't call her in. I wasn't sad one night, and I wasn't, you know, crying and wanting love and crying to God and asking him for the love of my life. And then all of a sudden she comes in and I'm not aware of who she is because I'm in a relationship. What the fuck? You know, that's what's going on. And quite honestly, it's not fair to you and it's not fair to the feminines either. Luckily, I'm a lot older, you know, and I have total 100% mastery over my emotions, unless I get drunk. Because, yes, I do have a drink or two every now and then. But unless I am not under the influence of any type of alcohol or anything like that, I'm cool, you know? I'm way cool until I start hearing the fucking call and I'm like, really? Really? And it's frustrating for us because we don't want to be that fucking the outsider to the dynamic that is supposed to be a sacred dynamic just because you don't want to let go of falsies. You know what I mean? Just because you don't want to let go of karmics, you know what I mean? Who are not even on your level at that, inside and out. You know, if you give them the time of day, we divine ones surely don't want to be anywhere near that shit. Like, we've done our work. So as the divine feminines, we're not going to put in any type of time or energy into such redundant bullshit that you want to place yourself into or have placed yourself into and continue to be there. You know what I mean? All the while not wanting to. And the fucked up part is that the twin can feel all that. It's like, oh, baby, are you okay? But we can't even soothe when we hear the call. Like, what are we to do? We're like stuck between a rock and a hard place because you're stuck. So my advice to you masculines is to definitely deal with your karmic situations before you start calling in your twin flame. Okay? Be careful what you are manifesting by your emotions that you are feeling. If you are in a relationship and you're wanting love and ecstasy and passion and all this, when you are yearning for that, you are calling that in and it will come, but in a different person. You're obviously calling in a totally different energy than what you are with right now. You know what I mean? So you have to understand what you're doing when you are fucking with energetics. You want love, but yet you choose to be there. It makes no sense, right? You got to make sense of your own life before any of this can ever make sense, quite honestly. Okay? So, anywho, I want you guys to be aware, because if this is for the ones who truly know who you are, like if you know that you know how to manifest, you know that you are a divine masculine, then you know that I'm talking to you. Okay? If you are energetically on my level, then you are definitely a divine masculine. Seriously. I see you. Anyways, yeah, so just be aware, all right? Be aware of what the hell you are calling in. Be aware that if you are calling someone in, you need to get rid of whatever else is around you, right? Okay. Anyways, until next time, peace, love, and light.